Emerald Action, Blackened Sword. There's FOURH Park. The Light Fantastic, all bunched. The Light Fantastic now draws away as they're up and over the first. All safely over the first. That's the Light Fantastic. There's Emerald Action in second with Blackened Sword. Monkton on the near side. Greg Donnan on the far side. Jack Fisher. There's FOURH welterweight and Kinkajou, the trailers, as they're up and over the second. The Light Fantastic leads them in a nice pace. That's Herb Naylor on Emerald Action. Looks like he's having a bit of trouble holding. Here comes Greg Donnan to make it a little more difficult. The Howard County Hunt Cup winner, David Benson on Blackened Sword right there. There's Jack Fisher on FOURH Park. Monkton and Jeff Hyde going nicely. Kinkajou and Florida Law and welterweight are your early trailers in this 3-mile timber event. Emerald Action is right there, challenging for the lead. FOURH Park right there, and Dragon Joe. As they come back into sight, coming under the wire for the first time, they're going to appear just beyond the studio, and it's still the Light Fantastic on the front porch in the rocking chair. Coming out from behind the trees now, they'll make the crossing on the road. They've got 2 timber fences here before they come into the stretch, and it's still the Light Fantastic on the lead. They'll jump what will be the last fence the next time around, a full turn to go. And they're all well bunched there with the Light Fantastic, Emerald Action, Monkton, FOURH Park, Blackened Sword, Kinkajou, welterweight. They're all in great contention as they come to the biggest fence on the course. The Light Fantastic gets away with a big air, handled nicely by Arch Kingsley. That's Emerald Action on the outside, FOURH Park right there. Greg Donnan on the inside, Blackened Sword still in good position. Kinkajou right there, welterweight beginning to make his move as they go to that one. And Monkton and Florida Law are the as they come back into sight. It's the Light Fantastic, welterweight now bearing down to make it 5 in a row. Welterweight looks like he puts ahead in front. The Light Fantastic, Herb Naylor on Emerald Action, and what a race it's going to be as they come down the lane with 2 fences to jump. The Light Fantastic on the near side. Here comes welterweight on the far side. Emerald Action on the other side. FOURH Park making a run in the middle. Here comes Florida Law. Monkton and not out of it, but the Light Fantastic leads it over the last. Here comes welterweight on the far side. The Light Fantastic in front. Again, your order of finish is unofficial. The unofficial winner is the number 16, the Light Fantastic, misspelled in your program. And in second, the Maryland Hunt Cup winner and runner-up last year in Florida Law and welterweight second, Florida Law third. Once again, that order of finish is unofficial.
Leg is up. And they're away. Quickest away. That's Deliberation. Spicy Mo moves down to the first fence. Very slow pace here as they jump the first of some 16 fences. Newport is in second. That's Spicy Mo on the front end. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey Sing on the front end. Charlie Fenwick trying to slow this race down. The rest of the field well bunched. Spicy Mo right there on the inside. BL's Brass right in behind him. Ocean Liner out the back. And a very slow pace. They all jump nicely over the first. A good pace for novices to be going. That's Tay Sing. Charlie Fenwick leads it on a loose rein. He's the favorite if he can slow it down. That's Jack Fisher on Deliberation, or Newport, second. Spicy Mo in third. Deliberation on the outside. And Ocean Liner and Winterton round out the field with BL's Brass in the middle. By half a horse. On the front end, that's Arch Kingsley on BL's Brass. Decided to make a bit of the running here. Deliberation right there with him. It looks like Gus Brown. We've got three professionals on the front end, followed by the amateur boys. Let's see who knows the pace best. BL's Brass has drawn some 3 lengths clear. Charlie Fenwick right there on the far side. Gus Brown. Winterton right there behind him. Ocean Liner on the near side. BL's Brass leads them. And since they're maidens, I'm going to be quiet as they come to the biggest fence on the course so all these boys can concentrate. Once again, BL's Brass makes a bit of a mistake. Art's learning about the Maryland timber scene here, and once again does a masterful job of staying aboard. Gus Brown is right behind him. Let's see if that doesn't teach him a little something. The owner's certainly glad not to have been aboard in that one.
Oh. Man, you see the gray horse jump to the left?
Pulled up. Coming your way, Dave. And a terrific race this is going to turn out over the last two fences. BL's Brass on the far side. Tay Singh on the near side. Deliberation in the middle. We've got two professional hurdle jockeys and a former professional flat rider all going at it, riding as hard as they can up over the stretch. Three across the track here as they come to the second last. Deliberation, BL's Brass has given way here. Tay Singh now begins to draw clear as they come to the last. They're head and head. It's Tay Singh. Deliberation. Stride for stride as they come up the stretch. You'll see some stretch riding here. Here comes little Charlie Finley. Gus Brown is pressing from Virginia. Gus Brown, it looks like it's going to be. Deliberation wins at Tay Singh in second. And Newport third, BL's Brass in fifth, Winterton sixth. Flying through the stretch now, it's Angel in Disguise with Hampton Addis aboard. Hampton Addis on Angel in Disguise, dominating this field right from the drop of the flag. And she's going to gallop out through the stretch here, the very easiest of winners and well in hand. The number 4 you winner followed by number 1 Cream Puff, and in third will be the number 2 Midnight Sky. Hampton Addis wasting no time taking that one wire to wire on the number 4 Angel in Disguise. But once again, those results are unofficial. Angel in Disguise dominating this field right from the top of the flag. And she's going to gallop out through the stretch here, the very easiest of winners, and the number 1 and in third will be the number 2 Midnight Snack. And they turn a new way, and once again the Addises get a great start. And Garfield has jumped out to a huge early lead. Garfield on the inside, jumping Jehoshaphat, trying to make up ground to the inside, but it's a huge margin. As they head into the stretch, it's Garfield in the lead by about 8 over jumping Jehoshaphat. Garfield carrying that early speed all the way through the lane. One tap with the whip, that's all it's going to take. Garfield the winner by 20 over jumping Jehoshaphat. Over jumping Jehoshaphat. Garfield carrying that early speed all the way through the lane. One tap with the whip, that's all it's going to take. Garfield the winner by 20 over jumping Jehoshaphat. They're under starter's orders and the flag is up. They're a bit farther away this time. It may take us a bit of a time, but it looks like the early leader is the number 8, Shiloh. Shiloh, as they go across the road, right behind him is the number 11, Prairie Farah. Here they come into the stretch, and it's still Shiloh in front. Shiloh, the number 8, showing the way in deep into the stretch. They're going to have to come past this fence, and as they do, Shiloh well in hand coming into the stretch. Deep into the corner as they're trying to make up ground from behind. With the Palomino, he's too tough. It's Shiloh galloping out through the wire. The number 8 followed by the number 9, Third Dancer, and then the number 11, Prairie Farah. Into the stretch. Deep into the corner, trying to make up ground from behind. Palomino, he's too tough. It's Shiloh galloping out through the wire. The number 8 followed by the number 9, Third Dancer, and then you're ready. And now they've come into sight beyond the thing, and oh, look at this. It looks like a match race. These two are hooked up, dead even as they come to dig the road crossing. It's Kramer and Sewickleyville. So Kramer and Sewickleyville going a little wide there on the outside. As they come towards the stretch, it's Kramer on the inside in the red, taking the advantage over Sewickleyville. Sewickleyville not giving it up, though, coming back to fight on the outside. Kramer on the inside. Sewickleyville on the outside. They've gone to the west, and Sewickleyville's gone clear now. Sewickleyville on the outside. Kramer trying to push off on the inside. But it's going to be Sewickleyville at the wire. Coming back to fight on the outside. Kramer on the inside. Sewickleyville on the outside. They've gone to the west, and Sewickleyville's gone clear now. Sewickleyville on the outside. Kramer trying to push off on the inside.
In the medium or dark the victor. The large one, Shiloh, the winner. And in the junior race position, Sewickleyville crossing the line first.
And they've got another quarter of a mile to run. R.B. Billy trying to make his way antique right there on the near side. Here comes Spinnaker Worley trying to get there. Their heads across the track. Another 50 yards to go, and it's going to be Galaxy Man wins it. Secret Impression looks like he got up for his second. R.B. Billy was third. 12 Kid. In fifth was Dr. C and Antique. Disappointed the announcer, if not the connections, to finish sixth.
now they finally come back into view. On the backside, down behind the studio, they're coming to the road crossing. As they make their way there, it looks like Ratify, the number one on top, but trying to challenge coming from behind on the inside. It looks like Palisades Flair. Ratify on top, Palisades Flair trying to challenge towards the inside. In third, it's Hard at Times. As they come to the last fence, entering the stretch, it looks like Ratify in the lead. It's actually General Satch now in second. Ratify on top, General Satch now in second. And in third, it's Hard at Time. He'll pay for his sins now. He'll gallop under the wire. But we could conservatively call this a well-beaten fourth. And a big hand for Ratify as he comes under the Times and rounded out by Palisades Flair, who restarted, but finished gamely nonetheless. As they gallop down to the first, it looks like Shining Beacon on the front end. That's Sheila Fisher on the former Manor winner. Right in behind, that's Bronze Angle. Sam Sullivan going quietly. Priceless Room being well rated. And Fenneca gets a bit of a sticky one over the first on Mortarboard as they gallop down to the second. Shining Beacon opens up by some 5 lengths over Bronze Angle. Sam Sullivan and Priceless Room rated in third and fourth with Mortarboard. Ooh, a bit of a sticky one there. Kind of jostled jockey Alex White. And Erica Gertner having a bit of trouble holding Priceless Room, but gets him back under wraps in fourth with the favorite Sam Sullivan right there in fourth. And Shining Beacon leads them as they lead over the big board fence on the driveway. All safely over that. Erica trying to steady this one. Well clear of the field. Last week's jockey on the home from Century City Hospital. Anxious to hear what happens to this horse. Erica Gertner leads them on Priceless Room, and will he have enough to hold on? Former Midwest Timber Horse of the Year, but never ran against horses of this caliber. Shining Beacon right in behind. Sam Sullivan right there, Mortarboard, Bronze Angle, they're all within 2 lengths of each other, but Priceless Room leads them by some 15. She'll want to steady as she comes to the biggest fence on the course. We'll try and be quiet. This is the big fence on the course. All riders need to pay close attention. Oh, a couple of knee bangers, but Priceless Room makes it over. Bronze Angle gets over on the inside. There's Sam Sullivan, Shining Beacon, and Mortarboard, all still close in it. Priceless Room, they've closed the gap now. Bronze Angle and Shining Beacon. Stretch them out, and it looks like the only two within striking distance are Bronze Angle and Sam Sullivan. Will Priceless Room have enough horse left? Unseated his rider after the fifth best last out, so he might be a bit short. As they cross the driveway, Erica Gertner guides for home. And here comes Bronze Angle and Sam Sullivan to challenge as they come to the second last. Priceless Room still in front. Jumps that one clear. Here comes Bronze Angle. Sam Sullivan moving fastest of all on the near side as they come to the last. Head and head. It's Priceless Room. Sam Sullivan. Bronze Angle right there. Priceless Room. They're throwing away with Sam Sullivan. He's going to get there. Priceless Room is going to get it. Priceless Room leads us. Sam Sullivan in second and Bronze Angle third. An unbelievable result. And here comes two other horses in what seems like a different race. Mortarboard gets up to be fourth and snapped at the finish line. And certainly a happy group assembled there. Any of you owners are here this afternoon, would like to tell you there is a top timber. Outrider, oh my God. This horse is well clear. These two, Elkridge Harford seems to be in front. With Howard County closing the gap, that could be Barry Reitler. I think it's Jeff Rosenkyle in front. Any confirmation on that? Looks like Jeff. I've never seen a man that big ride that fast. Yes, it is Jeff, and I would guess he'd hand the baton to Jay Young. Barry Reitler in second, and the Potomac horse has made up all kinds of ground in this round. This is the final lap, and there he goes, Jeff Rosenkyle to Jay Young. Elkridge Harford horse, no sir. The Elkridge Harford horse is well clear, as it should be here at Elkridge Harford. That looks like Jay Young on first Cairo, some 50 lengths clear. There's no way he could get beaten here this afternoon. 50 lengths clear, but here comes the Potomac horse, closing the gap. Oh my. Is he supposed to observe those red flags? Perhaps not. Hopefully not, and Jay Young goes to the stick. First time in many years he's had the nerve to go for that stick, and he's headed toward the crowd. Now he straightens out. Up the lane he comes. Jay Young is going to taste victory for the first time ever. First time! Wins it! No broken collarbone, no hospital trips. Just the sweet taste of victory for Jay Young in first Cairo.
Harvey, get in a little bit.
Thank you all for coming, and good night.
That makes you look small.